Der uralte Traum vom Fliegen. Heute ist er wahr geworden. Täglich reisen Millionen Menschen mit dem Flugzeug um die ganze Welt. Das Fliegen ist sicher und bequem geworden. Doch das war nicht immer so. Vor etwas mehr als 100 Jahren erhoben sich die ersten motorisierten Fluggeräte in die Luft. Alberto Santos Dumont und die Gebrüder Wright lösten mit ihren Flügen ein Fieber aus, das die gesamte Welt ergriff. Sie hatten bewiesen, dass es dem Menschen möglich ist, es den Vögeln gleich zu tun. Überall auf der Welt machen sich Frauen und Männer daran, die Lüfte zu erobern. Die Pionierzeit der Luftfahrt hatte begonnen. Unsere Reise führt uns durch Zeit und Raum nach Südamerika, zu Anfang des 20. Jahrhunderts. In Argentinien gab es einen Mann, der seit 1890 im Licht der Öffentlichkeit stand. Ingenieur, Offizier, Sportler, Pilot.
Ciudadano de los Cielos. Following the footsteps of Jorge Newbery. Born on May 29, 1875, in Buenos Aires, Jorge Newbery, the son of a United States immigrant from Rhode Island, Ralph Newbery, was one of the first South American aviators and was referred to as the father of aviation in Argentina. He studied engineering in the United States at Cornell University and was a student of Thomas Edison at Drexel Institute, where he received his electrical engineering degree. He joined the Argentinian Navy in 1897 and worked as a swimming instructor. At the end of his naval career in 1900, he was named Director General of Electrical, Mechanical, and Lighting Installations of the Municipality of Buenos Aires, a public role he would hold until his death. From the moment he met the Brazilian aviator Alberto Santos Dumont, Jorge Newbery knew he wanted to fly. On December 25, 1907, Jorge Newbery and Aron Anchorena crossed the Rio de la Plata in the balloon called El Pampero, and a few days later, El Aéreo Club Argentino was founded by them, Anchorena, president, and Newbery, vice president. He set several records in balloon flight until 1912. He broke the South American record for time and duration on December 28, 1909, and the South American altitude record, 5,100 meters, on November 5, 1912. On October 17th, his brother Eduardo, also an ACA member, together with Randt Romero, went missing in El Pampero, and their bodies were never found. These were the first two casualties in the history of flight in Argentina. 1 month later, on November 24, 1908, Jorge married Sara Escalante, and they had a son, Jorge Wenceslao Newbery Escalante. In 1909, Newbery promised both his mother and his wife he would never fly again after his brother's death. But he could not keep that promise, and his wife divorced him for choosing his passion for flight over their marriage vows. Jorge got his pilot's license in 1910. He crossed the Rio de la Plata in a Blériot 11 called Centenario on November 24, 1912. Newbery has been considered to be the first popular, non-political Argentinian idol. Crowds gathered to watch his aerial feats, and the news media defined him as a sportsman. Jorge was an all-around sportsman, excelling also in boxing, fencing, motor racing, rowing, swimming, among others, and he won several first prizes in diverse competitions. Known as Mr. Courage, one of Jorge Newbery's characteristics was the absolute absence of fear. Jorge was obsessed with the idea of crossing the Andes in an airplane. In preparation of his flight, he broke the world altitude record, reaching 6,225 meters on the 10th of February, 1914. To attempt the first crossing of the Andes, Jorge arrived in Mendoza. At the request of a woman who had seen him fly, he borrowed an aircraft from his friend Teodoro Fels, who warned him of a problem with the monoplane's wing. He took off anyway with Jimenez Lastra. He did some aerobatics when suddenly the plane fell violently. The father of Argentinian aviation, sportsman, civil servant, man of science, and popular figure, Jorge Newbery has been one of the most frequently mentioned in the history of Argentina and one of the people to whom the most tangos have been dedicated. Jorge Alejandro Newbery died in La Estancia Los Tamarindos in Mendoza on March 1st, 1914. He was 38 years old. For our good friend Ricardo Newbery, who first told us about his illustrious ancestor from Argentina, thank you for the inspiration to make this film.